What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Friday, June 18th, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Appreciate you all so much. Thanks for going through all my videos that I pre-recorded when I left on this trip. It got extended today, so this horoscope's coming out from Las Vegas, Nevada. But I appreciate you all, and I'm glad that you found those valuable, and I'm really glad I was able to get those out on time and on schedule for you. A lot went down in the last week, that's for sure. Things have definitely shifted. And I think with this moon here in Aquarius, we're learning that through these shifts, we have to be non-attached, we have to be objective. That moon's gonna start making nice aspects today to Mars in Aries. It's gonna make nice aspect to Chiron in Aries. So there is this freedom element, there is this drive, there is this pursuit in our personal lives to go towards a future, to go towards something that's ultimately connected. But it's through the detachment, it's through being a warrior, it's through being powerful, using that energy to really take the next steps and really go towards value. As Venus finished up with the North Node here just yesterday, and we're really starting to see what relationships and what values are really going on to this other side. And it's very interesting to have this very strong Venus in Taurus, to have this Mercury almost out of shadow, which will be this weekend, in its home sign of Gemini, Mars in Aries. Think about all this dignified energy right now, and then think about all the things that, it could feel like are being cut away, or it could feel like they got dissolved with that Sun square Neptune. So there's definitely, a lot on the horizon right now, a lot to find power and enjoyment for in your life. But we are starting to see that Venus, it's on the other side now. It dealt with the North Node, it definitely brought a very acute sense of what's, sensual, feels good, brings value to your life, but it's going to start squaring Saturn in Aquarius now. Over these next couple days. So we're at this place too where we're starting to see it come back to reality. So it's the reality check of where we're really connecting in life. And does it have the substance? Does it have the backing, the physicality that we've been working for already? And, I think you'll start to see things that are really aligned. They're just going to pop, and the things that are not aligned are going to keep dissolving. But it is this sort of coming back to reality with the Sun now at 26 off the square to Neptune and off the trine over to Saturn. It was kind of like this lost in space kind of feel. And these nodes are about to move degrees, which we haven't seen in a very long time. So I can't keep this camera straight, but so, we're figuring time out in a big way right now, and it's like a different way of relating to physical time, with Pluto finishing up here in Capricorn in retrograde and almost getting ready to come to 27 degrees. We're starting to see things move forward in a different way, and it's about really finding the relationships, the connections that you really want to move forward with right now that do bring value to your life, and really connecting to the stability within yourself. To also commit to yourself right now, commit to that vision and that empowerment, even though things could have felt very foggy or coming out of sort of a delusional state. We're also seeing Venus sextile that Neptune at the same time as it's starting to square Saturn. So there's a little bit of both. It's these dreams becoming reality. It's this other side of this higher level of value, this nurturing of self, this physical substance, this taste, smell of the life that we want to have, and really going for it. And I think that's the moon sextile, this Mars and Aries energy. It's really time to pursue and go after what makes you feel free to be yourself, to be an individual, to connect to higher purposes, to connect to the things that are gonna keep your life exciting, keep things moving forward. We're about to see some fast movement, especially when Mercury comes out of shadow. So be ready for things to get moving. And I think that today's a good day where the moon's looking at Saturn, but it's not quite there yet. It's making some really nice aspects. It is going to square Uranus today, though. So, it brings a level of excitement. I just think that shocking things can show up to let you, get back to your emotional intelligence, to get back to ultimately an objective view of what's going to take you further and what reaches your value, what is of your frequency, what is of something that's the best in your life. And going and pursuing that, and not feeling lost because of something that left, or something's dissolving, or feeling just like everything's in a fog right now. I think we're coming out of that, and it's use the electricity today to empower yourself to keep moving forward, and watch where things can open up. We're about to start seeing some big openings. It's just one of those things that if you're going through loss right now, or something's changing, and it's because the universe is opening doors, and it's opening doors for this big story. And right now we just have to kind of not get too emotionally attached to these outcomes, to these different, perspectives, or these different things in our personal life, but to let God do the work and to keep pursuing where those signs are showing up 100%, and just go for the best right now, whatever that is to you. Card of the day is the Ten of Wands. Push. I don't know. It seems like the universe is showing us where it's pretty clear we're pushing too hard and carrying too much of this, physical authority on what we can push and change right now. We don't have as much control of the outer things in life as we think we do. Things are going to happen. It reminds me of you could be having these feelings and not knowing what to do, but trying to push for it anyways, but feeling like you're being torn or dragged in one direction. You can make the cut yourself, or the universe is going to make it and drop the weight for you. So one way or another, we're having to let go of things and stop pushing so hard for the things in life that are just, stressing you out. That's a stressed out face right there. Six of Wands. Boom. I think if we do drop some weight in life, we're going to find that there is a victory on the other side. There is this, valor and this, prestige that you're going to find within yourself and your self-worth, and knowing your value, and how to create life in an exciting way by shifting things and being objective to get that. And, you're the star of the show. I think that, the paparazzi's out for you. These are like the guides almost coming through and being like, you're the star of the show. Just pay attention to the signs and all the valor and all the victories right there. There's infinite doors trying to open. Don't be too attached or delusional because of the things that are closing. Kind of step back and see that there's something bigger working today. The Hierophant reversed. Yeah, switching up beliefs a little bit, and not getting so fixated on one, outcome or one value system in life, but just knowing your worth and shifting life to fit that instead of some, idea of what value is. This is where we really have to find our own value, find our own worth. And it's not, going to look like what we see on TV or what we're sold. So, yeah. I appreciate you all. I hope that you have a great Friday. I hope that everything's well, and I should be back in studio for the weekend forecast tomorrow. Love you all. Much love. Peace.